Hello students, welcome to our online classes. Today's class is of class 7 Geography. Chapter 2, the name of this chapter is Inside Our Earth. We have always done discussions on the surface area of our earth. Today we shall discuss about the interior of the earth. What is there inside the earth? We are starting. The earth is divided into three main layers: crust, mantle and the core. Now we shall discuss about the crust. The crust is as deep as 10 miles of rock or loose material. The topmost layer of the earth's surface, which is made up of rocks and soil, is called the crust. This solid outer layer covers the interior of the earth like a shell. It is this layer that supports life. So the combination of the rocks and soil in the topmost layer of the earth is called the crust. The outer portion is solid, so it covers the interior of the earth like a shell. It is the layer where has the existence of life, and it is the thinnest layer of the earth. It has the continents, islands and the ocean floors. The crust portion of the continents is thick, about 35 to 70 km, while the crust portion of the oceans has the thickness of just 5 to 8 km. The oceanic crust portion is made of dense type of minerals. The crust has two distinct layers. These layers are Ciel and Sima. The upper crust portion is called Ciel as it is made of two materials, silica and aluminium. This layer is made of lightweight materials. Most of its portion is comprising of continental areas. The lower part of the crust is called Sima as it is made of silicon and magnesium. This layer is denser than continental masses as it forms the thin and fragile ocean floors. Now we shall discuss about the mantle. The layer between the crust and outer core is called mantle. This layer is also known as mesosphere. Mantle holds most of the interior portion of the earth. This layer is made of molten rock and situated between the solid crust and the hot dense core. Mantle is about 2900 km thick. It holds about 84% of Earth's volume. It is the deep inside portion of the Earth which is extremely hot, and the temperature increases at the rate of 1 degree centigrade per 32 meter. Its density also increases in the interior portion. Hot and dense semi-solid rocks are its materials. On the basis of its chemical composition, the mantle is divided into two parts, the upper mantle and the lower mantle. The upper mantle portion is about 670 km deep inside, where the temperature is 870 degrees centigrade. Minerals present there in this layer are iron, magnesium, silicon and aluminium. The portion between upper mantle and the core is called lower mantle. It is more dense and hot than the upper mantle. Average temperature of this portion is 2200 degrees centigrade. Molten material, what is called magma, flows out during volcanic eruptions. When magma reached on the earth's surface, it is called lava. Now we shall discuss about the core. This is the innermost layer of the earth called the core. It is made up of nickel and iron. It is the most hottest area of the earth. Temperature of the core ranges between 3000 degrees centigrade to 6000 degrees centigrade. The pressure on the core is also very high. The core is also divided into two portions, the outer core and the inner core. The outer core is about 2300 km thick and made of superheated lava containing most iron and nickel, while the inner core is 1200 km thick. It is a solid ball made of iron and nickel. The temperature of this layer is extremely high due to the movement of the materials of the inner core and the outer core. Now we shall discuss about the rocks and minerals. At first we will discuss about the minerals. Minerals are always made by nature. Humans have not the power of creating them. All the minerals have a definite chemical composition. Minerals are solid objects with definite structure and physical properties. Edible salt is also a mineral. Diamond is the hardest mineral. Mica, quartz, feldspar are some common examples of rock forming minerals. Now the types of minerals. Minerals vary in luster, texture, color and hardness. Minerals are of two types, organic minerals and inorganic minerals. Organic minerals are the remains of the dead and decomposed animals and plants trapped inside the earth long ago. Coal, petroleum, natural gas are the organic minerals. These are important source of energy. They are also called fossil fuels. These organic minerals are non-renewable resources of energy. Inorganic minerals are divided into metallic and non-metallic inorganic minerals. There are some examples of metallic and non-metallic inorganic minerals. Gold, silver, copper, aluminium, iron are the metallic inorganic minerals, while sulfur, silicon and phosphorus are the non-metallic inorganic minerals. Minerals have various uses. Iron and gold are minerals which are used in industry. Coal is used as a fuel. Some minerals are used in making various chemicals and medicines. So every mineral has their definite uses. They are used according to their compositions. The term rock refers to the material that forms the crust of the earth. It includes harder material like sandstone, marble or granite, as well as loose and softer materials like sand, clay, mud or chalk. Rocks are made of one or more materials. So the rocks do not have any definite chemical compositions. And the type of rocks of an area determines the landform, drainage and soil of that particular area. Certain rocks contain metals which can be extracted. These rocks are called ores. For example, we can say bauxite is an ore of aluminium, hematite is an ore of iron. On the basis of their religion, rocks can be classified into three main types: igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks and metamorphic rocks. Igneous rocks. Igneous rocks are formed by cooling and crystallization of the hot and molten magma. Igneous rocks do not have any fossils and also do not form any layer of lava. The rocks which are formed by the internal heat of the earth called igneous rocks. As the igneous rocks first formed the surface of the earth, they are called primary rocks. All other rocks are formed from them. Igneous rocks are mostly found in the old plateau regions of the world. They are hard and non-porous. Granite, basalt are the examples of igneous rocks. On the basis of their formation, they are divided into two types: extrusive rock and intrusive rocks. When lava comes out of a volcano and reaches the surface of the earth, then the lava cools rapidly and solidifies into a rock that are called extrusive rocks. This type of rocks have fine-grained structure and can be found in Deccan Plateau. When magma gets trapped inside the earth and there cools and solidifies into rock structure are called intrusive rocks. This process takes a very long time to cool down and solidify. Now the sedimentary rocks. It is formed from the sediments accumulated over a long period from the other rocks, plants, animals, and also contains the fossils of plants. Over a period of time, The sediments get buried and compressed. These elements cemented together and form layers of rocks. Sedimentary rocks are called secondary rocks. They are soft and porous. Limestone and sandstone are examples of sedimentary rocks. These rocks are good sources of fossil fuels like coal, petroleum, and natural gas. Now we will discuss about the metamorphic rocks. Metamorphic rocks are changed form of igneous and sedimentary rocks under high temperature and pressure. Some examples of metamorphic rocks are here. Coal changes into diamond, granite changes to gneiss, limestone changes to marble, clay turns to slate, sandstone turns to quartzite. Now we shall discuss the importance of rocks. Hard rocks are extensively used in construction. Minerals like coal and petroleum are the sources of fossil fuels. Rocks that provide metallic ores are also used in the industry. Precious, semi precious stones, and gems are also found from rocks. Today's discussion up to here. Thank you.